In this episode, we're going to talk about what a business owner needs to do before the end of the year. Hey guys, my name's Andrew and I'm the owner of Dratie Candle Company. And now that 2021 is wrapping up, it's time to prepare for taxes. So what we gotta do is we gotta go into our workshop and calculate the amount of materials we have in our inventory. Now you see, we bought these materials during the year of 2021, but we have some left over that are gonna carry on through 2022. So we gotta be sure to know how much of that is gonna carry over to 2022 so that we can properly do our taxes and expense reports. One way that I keep track of all of my taxes, and this video is not sponsored by QuickBooks, is QuickBooks. It has it's like $29.99 a month, and it keeps track of all your expenses, profit loss, your inventory, how much money's coming in, what type of expenses you have. It really allows you to categorize each one of them. QuickBooks is a great program that you can use, and it's very affordable, and it makes the process seamless. So as you prepare into next year, you want to set goals for the upcoming year. Maybe you did $30,000 a year before in candle sales, and next year you want to double it. Then you start to strategize, all right, I could lower costs here on these expenses, I could lower expenses in marketing on this end, or I could boost marketing so that we can reach our goal. So as we wrap up the year, what I have done is I've gone through and I've looked through my POS system, my online sales, and all of my farmers market fees and incoming cash that I've received, and I've written it all down, and I've gone through and reconciled all of my accounts. So make sure that you go through and you do the tedious task of going through each one of your lists and making sure that everything looks proper, everything looks good. And if you're like me and you're not good at math, it's going to take a little bit of time, but once you do it once, you'll know how to do it the rest of the times, and it'll just get easier as time goes on. Another thing that I like to do is I like to categorize my expenses, which QuickBooks does for me. So every time I buy something using the company credit card, or I get a bill from my Shopify account, it goes directly to QuickBooks, and QuickBooks is so smart with its AI technology that it recognizes what kind of an expense it is, and it categorizes it. So at the end of the year, what I do is I go through and I see how much I spent on shipping, how much I spent on advertising, how much I spent on materials, how much I spent on stuff for the factory like napkins, electricity, Wi-Fi, the phone, all these different things, and QuickBooks automatically categorizes it for me. Again, this is not a sponsor for QuickBooks. I'm just in love with the program because it frees me up to do other things. Let me just be upfront and let you know that a lot of the stuff that I'm doing may not be the right thing to do because I am not a tax professional. I know that it works for me because in my mind, if I'm organized with everything that I have, with all my expenses, with all of my materials and my calculations and everything, if I'm organized in my mind, then I know where I need to look when my CPA comes up to me and says, hey, I need this, I need this, I need that. I know where to look because in my mind it's organized. It may not be in a correct order or in a correct way, but in my mind I still know where to locate items, where to locate receipts, where to locate expense reports. That way when the time comes where my CPA asks for it, I know exactly where to look, and I know how to give it to them really quick. Also, if you've been buying things with your company credit card and you've been swiping it, assuming that, hey, I could just go back and look at all the things I bought from like a Walmart or like a Kohl's or different department stores where you get different items for your business, you have to have an itemized receipt in order for those to count. This is something that I'm kicking myself in the head about because I've gone around and I bought things on the company card, but I forgot to save the receipt. A good thing to do is to, right after you make the purchase with that company card, snap a photo of the receipt and then upload it to your QuickBooks or to wherever you keep your expense reports. That way, when the time comes for tax season, you have that receipt, you can locate it. Because if you go on assuming that you could just track your transactions on your bank statements, it's not going to work. It has to be more specific. It has to be more itemized. That way, the tax professional can know where you're spending the money and if it's an official expense or if you're just abusing the company card. Hope this helps. All right, guys, hope this video helps. Make sure to check out our other videos and follow us on social media. Our handle will be somewhere up here. Also, make sure to hit the like button below and don't forget to subscribe. We love you so much. God bless. Have a happy new year.